Hello, Phoenix parents. This is Matthew Miller, pre-service teacher, here today to talk to you about the myths of Common Core. I know it's a somewhat controversial topic. There are politicians that talk about it all the time. There are many misconceptions about it. I hope that this video will help to clear up some of the larger myths that exist about Common Core.
There is a myth that I have often heard that Common Core will bring down education standards to the lowest common denominator, so the weakest states would bring down the rest. This simply isn't the case, however. One of the first things discussed by teachers and school administrators was that they would not lower any single state's standards. The standards themselves were built around the best in the country, and they match up to international standards too, which leaves our students in a better position to compete with graduates on a global market. The fact remains that we need high standards, as even in the highest performing states, students who graduate still need remedial coursework before they can get to the content that they need for the degrees that they're pursuing. Another popular myth is that implementing Common Core will add a new host of extra standardized testing to the already burdened curriculum. Students already have a battery of standard tests that they need to take every year. Teachers will be pushed even more into a teach-to-the-test mentality. The truth is, there will be Common Core designed exams that will be administered to the students to assess whether they have reached the benchmarks as laid out by Common Core. So in a way the myth is partially true. But here lies the misconception of the myth. These new exams, which will measure student progress, will not be in addition to all the other standardized tests. They will replace the year-end standardized exams. So will Common Core implement new testing? Yes. How else would we know if it's successful? But it won't be added to an already tight curriculum. This one always makes me laugh. The myth is that when Common Core was in the design phase, there was no teacher input into the design. Really? No teacher was consulted when deciding how to build a standard system for teaching. The fact of the matter is that the drafting process relied on teachers, administrators, and standards experts working collaboratively across many states in the nation when they designed the system. Advice and suggestions from multiple sources, including, yes, teachers, was taken into consideration when building the Common Core standards. This myth is straightforward. It states that teachers basically no longer design their lesson plans, as the standards have designed the lessons already. Common Core is simply telling us, teachers, what to teach. It is best to leave in-class instruction to the teacher. It's what they're trained to do. Common Core does indeed take this into consideration. The standards are just that, standards. They don't dictate how the teacher should teach. The administration and the teacher are left to design their own lessons to deliver content that is aligned with the Common Core so that the students can reach those standards. Again, the teacher is still the one writing the lesson plan and delivering it to the students. The last myth I want to discuss is the one I hear the most. Common Core is implemented through No Child Left Behind. Therefore, it is directly controlled by the federal government. As states have historically been in charge of their own education programs, by opting into Common Core, they are essentially turning it over a state's right to the federal government. The Common Core standards are in reality a state-led effort. They were built by the states for the states. The Fed had zero say in the design of Common Core. The Fed also has no mandate in effect for Common Core through No Child Left Behind or any other capacity. State boards of education began this work to design a system of clear benchmarks that students should be able to complete at their grade level. It is the hope that this system will help all students to succeed in school and become college and career ready.
So I hope this helped clear up some of the questions you had about Common Core, about what it is, and more specifically, what it is not. We teachers care about our students as much as you parents care about your child's education. Giving them the best possible education is our job, and yours as a parent. You may still have some questions about Common Core, and that's good. You should. Question everything when it comes to your child's education, so that way, when you have all of the facts, and not just hype, you know you can make the right decision for their future. Thank you.